What's going on, y'all? It is the Unmanageable Negroes.
The UN.
Episode 16.
Comedian Marvin Hunter,
Yes,
a.k.a.
sir.
the Grumpy Uncle in the building.
Grumpy Uncle.
What up? It's your boy Wellington Ojuku.
Team Juku.
Juku Nation.
Yo,
What's
Juku
poppin'?
Nation. You gonna make some t-shirts. Juku Nation.
We out
Alton
here.
Walker right here, man. We here at Alton Walker Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, we always start off by thanking you for supporting.
Absolutely.
We gonna keep growing and growing and growing, man. Only episode 16. Somebody told me we should be excited. We got over 1,600 downloads.
That's fantastic.
So
amazing.
That's somebody said be
amazing.
excited. I was looking at it. No, I'm like, we should be more
First
than
of
that.
all,
But
we
that's
gon-
dope.
We gonna be grateful because God is good.
all the time.
1,600 downloads. Thank you to all those who support the movement of free thinkers,
Free thinkers.
aka the
Unmanageable
Unmanageable Negroes.
The UN. That's how
Yes,
Paul
sir.
said. So appreciate y'all. Keep going. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. We gonna keep it going.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, we gonna keep putting these videos out. All right, man. You know, we don't like to linger. You know what I'm saying? First, everybody doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good.
We doing great.
Good, great.
Knee recovery is coming along.
That knee,
Man, that's
I
what I'm
forgot
talking
about that
about.
knee thing, that rotary you got
Hey,
going on.
brother.
Rotor, whatever you call
Stay
it.
off
Meniscus.
that knee.
Meniscus.
We need you, dog. Hallelujah. Don't you go out there doing no more cartwheels.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My
Sorry.
ankle been my left ankle it'll hurt for like 2-3 minutes and then stop. I don't get it, man.
I don't know what
Well,
that is.
claim
I don't know
it
what
by
that is.
his stripes.
We
I
back.
guess that getting old. That's what it is.
Just
man.
claim it.
Getting old.
My ankle is healed. My ankle don't give me no problems. no more.
ankle is healed.
Regardless of what you feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's like I said, I seen somebody getting their ass whooped. Now, you can't say that the ass whooping is stopping if it continues. But you need to say stop in order for it to stop. Do you hear me? In order for somebody to halt what they doing to you, you have to claim it. Halt! You ever say
Ain't
that in a
nobody
fight?
stopping if you get your ass whooped.
If you say halt in a fight, it's gonna disturb
now-
whatever's going on.
Now where I'm from, they
No,
don't stop.
that's not my
That ain't never stopped the
I
my
fight.
ain't never
experience.
stopped
I'd
the
never
fight.
say that.
Halt.
If you say
Halt.
If you-
It may stop.
What does this mean?
It mean keep
That's
going.
halt.
that's good defense.
That's halt.
You ain't got to say nothing.
They don't
That's
halt.
what that mean.
They never halt.
Halt! Hold your ankle and say, I bind you in the name of halt.
In the name of halt. But all right, man, let's jump into this stuff, man. We got a lot to talk about on this episode.
Lawmaker Erika Thomas.
Erika Thomas, man.
She
Made that- she cried,
She
boy.
recorded. She
went
tears
in.
were going before she started to record. This is I don't know if you know. Wait, now hold on now. Don't look. Hey man, don't play me like
Go
that.
ahead, man, dude.
Don't play me like that, dog.
You just talking about Dina, nigga. You just set this up. She started crying before she even said a word. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, set it up, Wellington, man. You get.
Don't play me like that, man. Don't play me
Say it
like
like
that.
that.
Hey man, you too.
Hey,
dog.
man.
Don't play me like that, man.
She was what now?
All right, now
Go ahead, tell the story. bro.
obviously, before she recorded,
She was already crying.
she was already crying. So which it means she was emotionally, she was hurt.
And she pregnant, so she got a lot of hormones going.
Right.
A lot of hormones.
That's a lot to do.
So
with
I don't even know how she saw the record button through the tears, but she did. So she pressed the record button. she pressed the record button, and she said that she felt attacked,
Yeah.
and she was told by a white guy who we later found out was a Cuban,
Yeah. Still
but
white.
had the
Cuban.
perfect white
That's what he said.
complexion, and she was told to go back to her country.
That's what she said. She said she was
Now,
So she-
at
I'm going to
Publix.
say this to all
Well,
the
set it up
racist-
right now. Why? Because she
That's
she
what
was at, she
that's
was
what
at
she,
Publix in the express line. Express lines is
Yeah,
10
items.
items. She had about 15 to 20 items.
Wait.
and
Let's
she-
not add on numbers that we don't
No,
know.
no,
exactly.
No.
No, she
exactly.
said that.
She
She
said
had about she had
Yeah.
way more than items.
She had way more
But
items.
the reason why she said because I was pregnant and I can't be on my feet long, so that's why I'm over here.
That's what
He
she said.
came over and got mad. It's like, yo, and she claimed he said go back to where you came from and call her a lazy bitch.
All right, now I just want to say this real quick. In reference to any white person that says go back to where you came from, black folks built this country. We ain't going nowhere. You can kiss our
Boom.
ass. You can lick
Yeah.
our balls from front to back.
Y'all
We
brought
built
us
this
here.
country, nigga. This our shit.
Suck
America
on these balls.
is every
Well, nigga,
black person you see
and-
walking.
and-
Matter of
and
fact,
y'all brought us
America is
here.
ours.
Y'all brought us here. So
No,
how we gonna
it
go back,
ain't
nigga?
even
Don't
just
act
that.
like
You
y'all
bring
did.
us here.
So
and
suck
we
on
work.
these balls.
Yeah.
Our people die for this. It's ours. Our blood is
Yeah.
on this land. This ours.
Yeah.
Suck on these balls.
So, but that's what she claims that. But here's the catch. They see each other again. The girl's a lawmaker, so she got a lot of pull. She know how to get attention. Obviously, she got the attention she wanted.
Okay.
So they out here in front of Publix. He comes up there like,
We jumped past the outrage online. Like she had all of us but ready to go to
man.
war
So
for her.
so now they doing this press conference, and he shows up. He drives up, and I saw a lot of people like, oh, he came back to harass her again, and it's like, nah, he came up here to fight for his name. The reason why I believe him, because if you look at the video, he's like, yo, now I said a lot of stuff to you. I ain't never tell you to go back anywhere. One, I'm Cuban. I'm white. I am white, but I'm Cuban.
Oh, you
I
white. Yo,
vote
you white.
Democrat. I'm not for
I don't
Trump
care
anyway.
what he say he vote for.
And the fact he said, I did call you a lazy bitch. I did call you that, but I never told you to go back. And then she comes back and was like, well, you know, he said something to the fact of going back. I'm not sure if he said it to that extent. So, but yeah, he said he was disrespectful.
She pregnant. She may have heard things wrong. She may have been outraged.
But we ready to go
But you can't
kill
do
this
that.
motherfucker.
I get all
You
that.
can't do
we
that.
ready to
I
go
get
kill
all that.
him.
But why are you even why are you coming at this pregnant woman
And
and
that's
calling
some
her a
old
lazy
That's some
bitch?
old lazy.
That came
yeah,
from-
that's some shit. That's some
That
Yeah,
came
yeah.
from a place of ill will, ill intent.
Yeah.
You literally are looking
was
at this
personal.
woman carrying a child.
That was
and
personal.
It was okay for you to call her a
lazy.
lazy.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
she can't be on her.
And that's
feet.
what she got
You
mad
should
at.
have. Hey, she's a woman.
She ain't hear
got-
nothing else. You call a lady a bitch, a lazy bitch. She ain't hear nothing else.
And then he trying to lean on
So
that,
I don't
on
care
that
if he-
Cuban
I
shit.
don't-
Try to lean on that Cuban. You look
fuck
white.
that. Nigga,
You
you
look
white.
white. And I don't want to hear that.
Bella
You can't call
Thorne
her- you
is,
can't
is,
call
I
a
believe,
black woman
Cuban.
lazy.
Now she
But
gotta
she
get it
white,
right though.
half
She
white.
gotta get it right though. She gotta get it right though when she cause we ready to go out
We was ready.
and nail him to the fucking stake, and he ain't say that.
He didn't say that.
Now
And here's the thing that this was
He
bothering
need his
me.
ass whooped still,
Nail him
but
to
you
the stake.
gotta
I ain't
get
never
But
seen-
what bothers
I
me about her,
I've
right.
never seen any white person suffer any repercussions for coming at a woman verbally. for
But-
coming
but-
at a
but
black
here's the
woman
thing,
verbally. So you can say we were ready. Like we
was outraged. I know
was
it
outraged.
hit me in my gut. Like,
But you was outraged because of the send her back part.
yeah,
you know,
and her
and-
crying,
and-
but you gotta tell
but
us
you gotta
right.
tell
You
it
gotta
right.
tell it right.
right.
Nah,
no,
it-
I'm with
And I
that.
know she was emotional. I know she, pregnant or whatever.
She
But it's
get-
just it's
But you
another
can't use a trending
example.
thing.
She get a pass. I understand she's emotional. Sometimes pregnant women.
But
hear
you can't
things
use
wrong.
something trending. You can't use something trending to push your agenda.
That
And that's
is
what
a
she
da-
did.
that is a dangerous thing to
And
play
that's
with.
what she
Very
did.
dangerous.
That's
very
a very
dangerous.
dangerous thing to play with. You can't.
Now, let's speak to this.
Because I don't.
How-
That is.
How fucking bold are these motherfuckers to wear him to say, "Fuck that, I'm going back up there," and yeah, I called you a bitch, dude. The Trump effect is crazy.
Well. But see, this is my thing
A
with.
white person wouldn't have done that.
But
before.
what I'm saying is this: he was fighting for the fact that I never told you this. I never
A
told
white
you.
person wouldn't have done that before. He been scared to go back up there. What he would have faced.
No, I don't think that's with him. I don't think that was him. And I'm not. Hear what I'm saying. I think he was more concerned about you trying to say that I said send her back. I never told you that. I'm not that type of person. Yeah, I called you a lazy bitch,
Hey.
but I'm not the type of person to
Hey.
say send. I'm not that person.
Cause he
Because
probably
the fact that you will come on camera and say, "Yeah, I said lazy bitch,"
because he probably ain't got. Hey.
It's something going on in the water.
but I didn't say I'm not gonna say it. Looking at I ain't that person to say send you back though.
Now when you said that he was Cuban, then I was like, that makes sense because his paperwork probably ain't all together. So he done
I
ran
ain't
back
gonna never
up.
say it.
No, he ain't gonna never come on camera. His paperwork in there.
Yeah,
He might get revoked. They might come and check his
Come check
cousins
that
out.
nigga.
He not.
But that joker was like, "Yo, I
He
ain't never
rushed back
told you.
up to the defendant.
I'll
No,
tell
no,
you
no. Hey,
I
mira,
called you lazy bitch.
mira. Lo
But
siento,
I
lo
ain't never
siento, lo
say
siento.
go back to where you
Let me tell
came
you
from."
something. Let me tell you something. We black and we ain't got to worry about that shit, bruh. If you got any Mexican friends, they are horrified right now.
They horrified.
They horrified.
They ain't up
'cause
there at
they
that Home
coming
Depot
to
now.
get them. Last Sunday, I know somebody, 2 motherfuckers that he knew got rounded up
Dang.
in the middle of the night.
Dang.
They not playing.
And all you gotta do is say, I don't want to answer the question. Like if you,
All these
for those who don't know, if they come in to ask you if you're a citizen, you don't have to answer. Period.
They driving the speed limit. They ain't fucking around.
You don't have to answer. You don't have to show your
They scared
ID.
as shit.
Just say, hey, I don't want to answer. I want a lawyer. So you getting educated on. It is more to it, but those two things.
And what's interesting is the white folks online is like, why are you trying to educate them on how to, if they're here illegally, they shouldn't be here.
Because the reason that you don't want them here is because the fear of the browning of America. I say bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Fuck what you talking about.
And what's crazy is to me, the law-abiding citizens, you have people here that are law-abiding citizens, and they have every right to be here. They should go about doing it right. Now, y'all okay with going to the letter T, crossing the T's and dotting the I's when it comes to that part of the law. But when it comes to unarmed black men being murdered in the streets, visually on camera, then all of a sudden you silent. What did he do wrong? Nigga, he ain't do shit wrong. He ain't had nothing that warranted him to get a bullet in his back. Yeah. All right, so I don't want to hear nothing about you trying to go to the letter T and the I, dot the I's if you're not going to be
It's the
for
fear
the
of the
law
browning
all the
of
way
America.
around.
Fear of the browning of America.
They scared. It's, in 2040, white people going to be minority in the country. They know that's coming, and they scared. They don't want all these Mexicans in here. I'm not saying all white people are like that, but a lot of them, the ones that are pure Trump supporters, the aggressive ones. That's what they're scared of.
To all the racists, that's my statement. To all,
but you don't.
You anti-black. That's what I'm starting. Anti-black.
Do got to get our stories together. Cause Miss Erika, man,
So you gonna still hold that over here?
I am, man, because I mean,
you gotta get the story right.
You gotta get the story right.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
You can't go.
I'm gonna be fair.
You got DL Hughley and all these folks reposting your video, and you gonna come back. I'm not sure if he said it like that, but I'm pretty sure he.
But he still should. Somebody should have kicked him in his fucking ass. See, I think that
you shouldn't even have come at that kind of energy
mad,
to a pregnant woman. Come on, now she said her husband wasn't even there to defend her because guess what he was doing? Defending the country.
Man, let me tell you something. The fact, they stupid. The fact that dude was that fucking bold to say that to her in Publix, it just lets you know Trump is having an effect. He can say he don't support Trump, whatever. He can say he Cuban, whatever. I don't give a damn. Man, the fact that they feel that comfortable. There have been a time, he's a little short guy, too. He would have never said that to a black woman.
Hey, okay, so hey, you think...
And what's crazy is I saw up in Florida. I don't know if y'all seen the video.
Hey, you think she was going off on that nigga though?
Where that white man was getting aggressive with that black woman at Walmart. When he got aggressive with her, when she was trying to get ready to get in her car, and he was over there talking about, you came in my spot. I'm over. And that black man got out and decked him dead in his face. And he shot him. Because he tried to he hit him in his head. No,
that was something else. That's the dude that he came out, the white dude was talking to his wife the wrong way, and he came out. And they got off because he got off on the stand your ground. He didn't even get put in jail for that.
But that black man
shot that man in front of his son.
In front of his son, yeah, man. I remember that video. But yeah, man. I mean, you gotta be careful. Like, fellas, we that's why I said in the other video, like, it's time for
shout out to the black men that refuse to stand by and watch a white man or any Cuban
why I say we got
any man talk down to a woman,
to a black woman.
Especially,
but you know what though, fellas, it's really weird now because I go back to the whole thing. They are out here provoking us to shoot us now. So our natural madness gonna step up. That could get you killed.
Yeah.
Because they doing it on purpose. They doing it on purpose.
They trying to.
It's a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah.
Keep your fire.
They're trying to arouse you. They trying to get you angry to come at them. So they gonna say things and it's almost like the civil rights. Like they gonna say things to you. They gonna say things at you so you can throw the first blow.
Because if I came out and somebody yelling at my wife like that, I'd have did the same thing. I'd have pushed the shit out of it, pushed him down, and then he would shot me. I'd have been gone. He knew he wanted to do that.
So what you saying is
basically
I don't know what I'm saying.
You can't touch him. You can say you can go back and forth verbally.
I'm gonna knee jerk. I'm gonna react.
But you can't go at the people.
They setting us up.
You know we gonna want to hit somebody.
Yes.
We gonna want to hit somebody, and
crack your jaw,
you can't hit somebody just because they talking to you and they talking junk.
You gotta be careful.
You can't
pay attention to his clothes. If you see any kind of bump, then you gotta look, man. You gotta
carry mine with me
and have yours near.
I carry mine.
Because you fuck around being a straight up now shootout with some of these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
They looking.
But what was he? What was her husband? He was what now?
Defending the country. And we appreciate him. Salute to
Yeah.
salute to Erika Thomas' husband.
Thank you for your service.
We appreciate you. Thank you for your service. They might not appreciate you. They may not appreciate you taking them bullets for somebody else's bullshit ass war over some sand and oil.
Her husband couldn't
But
protect her because you know what? He was protecting the country. That was, we should have closed out on that.
Let's do it.
But he went and took it left and mentioned that other man. He brought up a whole nother fight with somebody.
That was a good closer.
I'm over here bringing up the fight where the man was the victor and stepping up for the woman, and he had his pistol on his side because he stole on him, and then he had that pistol like what? In Florida.
Because he was defending.
But you went and brought up the one where somebody.
But what? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what to
You
think,
just have to pick and choose your battles. We have the right. We have, as we're older, as older people, we have discernment. We have the skill of discernment, so we can tell in a circumstance. We know better not to allow our emotions to get the best of us.
Hey, man.
That's it. That's what
Right,
you
right.
don't know.
No, we don't.
Some people do.
Yeah, man. You
A
can't.
lot of us do. We go in and we think.
I mean, look at this situation. This
So you
girl
gotta-
got really emotional, and
Nobody else
and
defended.
added to some
What's
story.
crazy is nobody else defended her.
We added to her story.
They
Like I
let-
said, I mean,
they
I
let
know
that man get loose at the lips.
like I said, they called him. It ain't funny, but he called her lady. Call her lady.
Why you keep saying it? You said it like you said it. Now you ain't got you should have stopped at the last one. You done said it about 5 6 times.
Because the nigga came back up to the. He came back up, man. The nigga said, no, I ain't tell you to go back.
Somebody should have socked him dead in his
But
mouth.
I did call you a lady.
But you keep saying it
But I
like it
go
sound
back-
like it sound
see,
good to you.
See, that's where I go back to what we talked about at first as comedians. We fucked up, man. Our sense of humor is fucked up. We can't help it, man. We laugh at fuck shit, dog.
Hey, the dude was animated about it, though. He was like, the niggas, he drove up here.
He wanted to tell her
drove all
again.
the
He
way
wanted
back
to call
to
that
Publix.
again. That's all it was. He kept that call again.
He said, yo, hey, look, now, I ain't telling you to send you back nowhere, man. I'm Cuban. But I did call you a lazy bitch. I said that.
All right, we ain't said it enough.
Hey, man. And she wasn't lazy. She was pregnant. Hey, man. Like I
Hey,
said, in his situation.
She ain't nowhere near lazy.
In his situation.
She probably made way more money than his broke
he
ass.
ain't
That
nowhere
nigga-
near lazy.
How much siding he put up?
I just wanted
That's
to make
real
sure she get a
racist, what you
story.
just said.
Nigga, he was dressed like a he was dressed like a
just said a
construction worker.
racist thing.
No. That nigga was dressed like a construction worker. You
No,
see
he
what
was
he had
not.
on?
Man.
How the construction workers work.
Nigga, you see that
You
great
said
t-shirt he had?
sided.
his
You made an
jeans,
assumption.
and he had
You
on
made a
glasses.
racial assumption.
Although
This nigga's
although,
white.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I mean, I hate to say this, man, but I have been in line when them niggas piss me off when I got one item
Hey, we done with this.
and they got 30 items in the $10. Nigga, I'm pissed off, nigga. I'm
I
sorry.
I do want to push the basket into
I'm
their
sorry,
ankles.
nigga. I'm mad.
I do want to push the basket into their ankles when they do that shit.
And the fact that you don't turn around and say, hey, man, go ahead. You got one.
Oh,
Just say,
dog,
go ahead,
dude.
nigga.
That be
I got
killing
one
me,
item,
man.
nigga. And you know, nigga, it say
'Cause
10
I do that,
items or
man.
less.
I ain't gonna say I don't never have more than 10 items, but if somebody behind me wants, hey, man, go ahead. I let them go.
If that, come on, man. That just piss you off, man. You be wanting to say some things, nigga.
I have seen
It
somebody.
ain't got nothing to do with race, nigga. What you be wanting to say. Nigga, you got 50 items,
Get
nigga. It's
your
15
goof
less.
ass
Come
from
on,
in
man.
front of me.
I have-
You lazy.
Damn, he really do find that funny.
Nigga, I've been there, nigga. I'm sorry. I've been wanting to call somebody, and I ain't, look, it ain't got nothing to do with race. It's a fact, man. Come on, man. This ain't 10 items or less. This nigga had one item probably, and he had to go. He had to be somewhere.
What's the most item you ever had
Hey,
over?
you going to bat for
I
this
ain't never
man.
I never done it.
What's the
You
most
going-
items
you
you ever
going
had
to bed.
over?
I'm just saying.
You
I
never
go
had
ahead.
no items over.
I never done it.
Nigga,
Never had no
nigga, I
items
rolled
over.
up on that bitch with 30 something.
10 items or less.
Wasn't nobody in line, and then as soon as I got there, here come these motherfuckers, and I got it on that fucking belt. 30, so now I'm looking stupid as shit. I got the stupid face.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
My bad.
30-something.
And the stuff,
'Cause the line was
the stuff already on the belt, so you
Yeah,
can't
it's
take
already
it
on
off.
the belt, so I can't take it off.
You can't tell them to go ahead. nigga.
Just piling up.
Yeah, probably. I keep
You
looking
can't
at
tell them to
that.
go around. nigga.
I keep looking at
Hey, my bad,
I
my
give
bad.
him the my bad look.
And you
like,
know what they
I'm
would have
sorry.
called you?
A
You
lazy motherfucker. Look at this lazy motherfucker.
I was just saying, I've been bad before.
Nigga, my damn
I've been-
basket was 30-something.
I've been
Might
there.
look full, depending on what you got.
Like I don't know. And in fact,
I will say this
and
though.
he was like, "Look at the
I
cameras. You
will
can
say
see."
this. I will say
So I
this.
understand what this.
will-
I understand his pain.
I will say this. I have seen somebody in line like a Marvin with 30 items and the 10 items.
That's your picture
And
off, man.
when you can hear the person right there, I support the first person that starts the first.
Right. And that was him.
Nigga.
That was this dude.
I heard one person go off and do that. Nigga, all of them
Hey.
was like, ugh.
That dude probably did that, and she turned around and said, "Who are you, woman?"
First of all, and this for black men or whatever,
I'm sorry,
to
man.
do that to a black woman, do you know what you inviting into your life?
Hey, man.
And for him to have the balls to challenge her is crazy.
'Cause most times we
living
won't say
in-
nothing.
We won't say nothing. Because
But
you
we
do
won't
that
say
shit,
nothing.
man. We won't say nothing, but man, you
He
know
did.
good, man. Yo.
And so I look. Like I said, man.
Hate trumps fear.
I don't think this was a Trump
Hate makes
situation,
them
man.
bold.
I don't think
No,
this
I'm
was
not
a,
saying it. It's a,
in this situation. I
but
don't think it had
in
nothing
this-
to do with
in-
Trump.
Yeah.
I don't think it had nothing. I think
That's
this
your
dude.
thoughts.
I
'Cause
just-
you going to bat for him.
I ain't going to bat. I'm just saying I know how angry I've been.
I get what you're saying.
If dude wouldn't have came up there, she would have been like all over the news.
We would-
She'd have been on The View.
She would have been everywhere. Now her stories is jacked up. Cause you saying, well, I'm not sure if he said that. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know what's true now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's been said. I don't know. After she said that, I don't know if you provoked him to say that.
Hey,
I don't know if you said some things to him.
So
When he-
you saying
I'm
he
sorry,
ruined,
man.
he
When he
ruined
walked-
her chances?
He ruined it.
look. When he walked up, she was like, "This
God damn
motherfucker."
it. I had this nigga.
But how did he know they was gonna be there though?
That's what I want to
That
know.
nigga. This,
So he been coming back and forth to
That nigga been
Publix,
waiting.
and he ain't been coming back for the
because he
sub
saw the
sandwiches.
Twitter. He saw all this stuff. He's like, imagine you at the house and this person
But
talking
he an
about
old
you.
man. He
He saw it. She
he
said,
an
I seen it
older
on Twitter.
man. What does he saw?
He
So
said
this
he
nigga be
said
paying
Twitter.
attention. So that tells me that he be looking at tweets from Trump.
And so
Trump got
Hey,
all these old folks,
I'm
all
sorry.
these old white people.
in this
He
situation,
can say he Cuban all he want. He white. That man is white.
I'm sorry.
100%.
I don't, and I usually be, I'll be full racism. I'll be ready to pull the card. I'll be having the black card ready to pull on every situation. In this situation, this was just a regular old nigga that was mad at this chick that got in line with 50 items and the 10 item or less.
It was 15 to 20.
Nigga, she probably had about 20-some items on there. And of course she said,
Why is it hard for you to give her the benefit of the doubt?
because you come back and say, well,
No,
I'm
no,
not
'cause
sure.
at this point-
I'm not
at this
sure if you
point, no,
said
no, no,
send
no,
her
no,
back,
no,
send
no,
me
no,
back.
no.
Like you heard her what she said. She wasn't
I
sure.
get all that, but why is it hard
So
for you?
now I wanna question-
Because
I
everybody
wanna
gave
question
Bella
what
Thorne
you
the
said
benefit
to
of
her.
the doubt. Everybody gave Bella Thorne the
No.
benefit of the
Man.
doubt.
All I'm saying is
Why
this.
is it hard for you?
Because she should
to
have
give
stood
Erika
her.
Thomas-
Imagining
You should have
the
stayed.
scene.
You should have stood her ground. You should have stayed with. He said this. That's it. The fact
But-
that you
but
got
wait,
a question.
The fact that she's questioning it to see is
I don't like
allowing
that.
us to know that she's okay. She's not okay with a lie if it's not the truth.
No,
She's not okay.
no.
with it.
That's not
No.
fair.
No,
That's not fair.
this is a grown up.
That's not
You
fair,
do know
man.
that, right?
That's not fair, bro.
This is-
A
this
pregnant-
adult.
That's a pregnant grown woman.
That's
That's
a
This is a
lawmaker.
grown up.
And she's a lawmaker.
And a
So she
lawmaker.
know.
Nigga.
She's
She
trying to
know-
make.
she
Then she
know.
said, "Oh, you're going to jail for this. How you gonna go to
Wait,
jail?"
wait.
How's you gonna go to jail?
Come
So
on,
wait,
man.
So wait. So
I'm sorry,
so wait.
man.
You
sorry,
wait.
bro.
You
I love my black
said she's
sister,
a law.
but this situation.
You said she's a lawmaker.
She said she's.
So you tell what you're trying to say is that we should hold her to higher standards when it comes to truth, right?
Exactly.
Nigga, don't every judge sitting on the fucking earth of
Hey, man.
America has locked
me
niggas
tell you
up
something.
on false.
This
What
this-
this-
I
what
felt.
this
on
got to do
false
with
I,
this?
this ain't got nothing. I felt this was
I don't
another.
got nothing to do with
This
this.
was
I don't wanna
another.
hear about
This
y'all
was
playing.
another Jussie
Holy-
Smollett moment
Hold-
right here.
It didn't make it. It was
But
almost.
wait.
It could have been. It
Wait,
could have
wait,
This was
been.
another
But
Jussie
wait,
Smollett.
but wait, you just said this ain't had nothing to do about race.
No, I'm talking about the fact that she used a term that is popular right now.
Now, I'm not all the
Send
way
her
with him
back.
on this. I just want to make.
I'm just saying she used the term. is viral. Send her back is a term that went viral.
Really going hard on this sister.
When she came
we
back.
should have left this at 5
Hey,
minutes
I'm
ago.
sorry, man.
Hey,
I'm
man, speak your truth, dog.
I'm sorry. When I was good with her until you come back and say, well, I'm not sure if he said that or not.
Now
Come on, man.
It's all coming together.
I can't believe y'all
You
still-
just was talking about freedom of speech. Folks say what they want to say.
No,
This is
I'm all
facts,
about
though.
that.
All right, let's move on, man. Hit the gong. What we got next, man?
Another woman wins against the man in court. This one is getting paid $100,000. She has been granted by the judge that she is allowed to be paid $100,000 for spousal support and child support.
Who you talking
From
about, man?
Kevin Garnett, KG.
He don't even play no more.
They say he worth $300 million though.
Worth is a
$100,000
difference
a month.
than what you actually have in the bank.
How many kids they got together?
I don't even know. Because that's why I asked. I said, how long are we supposed to pay this? I know to the end, but God, dog.
Some people now
$100,000 a
spousal
month.
support can last up to 5 years.
Until she get married. That's
Then-
what I heard.
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
whether
If
she-
get married, yeah.
She ain't get
Whether
married.
she get married or
She
not.
ain't
No,
never get married.
Here's the thing: whether she get married or not, it's still gonna go. Now he can petition to have it reduced.
Oh no! Once she get married, it's over, right?
Yeah, once you get married, it's over.
yeah, it's
spousal
over. But
support.
even if she doesn't get married after 5 years, it's done. Depending on how long they were married.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
$100,000. I know I was talking to some people today, man, and they was all $100,000. A chump change. That's $1 million a year.
Nigga been killing me with this shit.
Who do you talk? He worth it. He made it.
what he got in the bank though?
Man,
Nobody need to be getting no $100,000 a month.
a month.
And somebody said 300 is his net worth. It's 120 is his net worth.
120 million, 120 million.
120 mil is his net worth, but that's his net worth. We're not
100
talking about what he makes annually.
100,000.
Well, I mean, what kind of living? Oh, I just don't know.
They push for it.
Stop freaking marrying and impregnating kept women, man. Get somebody with a career. They got their own thing
Yeah,
going
you gotta
on.
get somebody. with
That's
their own
on
thing
him.
going on, man.
Hey, if y'all haven't learned to
Hey,
choose
man.
the woman that you want, or a successful woman, someone that's equally yoked to you, 'cause
Equally yoked.
she ain't
Equally
even bring no eggs to the table. She ain't bring no eggs. She ain't bring no carton, no milk, no nothing.
100,000.
She brought her mouth to the table and she
Oh,
eating right now.
Mom.
Eating your breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She ain't never getting married again.
not until the 5 years is up.
Yeah, it depends on how long that jug is. Now, you
The
should
normal
have
average is 5 years.
prenup, but I don't. Hey, man, you better. Hey,
Aisha Tyler had to pay her husband about I believe $25,000 a month. And
well,
they
Mary
ain't
J.
had-
Blige is 30,000.
but here's the crazy. They ain't had no kids together. And he a lawyer.
Mary J. had to do something.
And he a lawyer.
But
She had to do that for 5 years.
Because he was saying it because of course he was her man.
And he a man. As a man.
But okay. Here's the thing.
Here's what I
the
want.
thing though. On the Mary J. What's it do that?
Kendu Isaacs.
Kendu did manage this woman.
Yeah, he worked.
So
He
it
worked for
was more businesses because people been calling him a chump and a punk.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
But I wanna hate him. I wanna
hate King Duke.
because I think a man should be self-sufficient. But women been getting over so long.
Hey, man.
Part of me like get that paper,
your
young
money.
sir.
Get your money,
Get
side
that
chick,
money, sir.
side nigga.
Side
Hey.
nigga.
You know what's
Hey, but like in his. I don't know the Sharon Shepherd part.
What's
Because Sharon Shepherd
crazy-
owed that nigga some money too.
what's crazy
It's
is that we feel that way because it ain't it's not the fact that the women have been getting over, but they've been rooting for these women to get over.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
right.
root.
Get your
Get
money,
your
girl.
money.
Grab
We can't
everything.
root. Men can't root
Don't
for
fuck
that.
them for everything. Take everything.
We
this
can't
time.
root for
can't
that
root
shit
for Ken Duke,
because
nigga.
we root for a punk. He a punk.
He a punk.
hoe ass motherfucker. Y'all some hoes for rooting for it.
Get your money, Nick.
But ain't this what equal rights is
Every
about?
time Mary J do that little special ed dance, he get paid.
Yeah, baby.
He get
And she was going off. I don't remember. Y'all saw the concert. She was going off. She was cussing him, man. She was at a concert cussing.
And I
nigga.
love Mary
She
J,
was cussing
man.
somebody out, nigga. Like, I love. But yeah, man, $100,000, man. I don't know what kind of living you gonna be doing.
$1,000.
I don't even know how a judge came to that number.
They've been coming to that number for quite some time.
Don't know Cool J cost that much.
Yeah.
Don't know coochie.
Unless
cost
it's
so
your
much.
boy was at Amazon, but Amazon, she helped build that company from my
What
understanding.
is the coochie
Jeff
made out of?
Bezos?
If
Yeah.
it's $100,000, what coochie must be made out of? Velvet.
Man.
Line
Velcro.
What, tastes like
the lining-
ribs?
the
Velvet
lining on the
tastes like
inside.
ribs.
Tastes like ribs.
Man, it tastes more than like
Smell
ribs.
like new
Prime
money.
ribs.
Smell like new money.
You know, taste like
That's
steak.
not regular coochie.
She got filet mignon.
That's
Oh,
for
That's crazy.
That's what he valued it.
that's
at.
Ruth Chris.
crazy. That's-
No, that's some expensive
God.
stuff right there,
I don't
man.
know.
Yeah.
But the system is jacked up, man. It's
Yeah.
jacked up all the way, man.
And I will tell you this: I don't feel sorry for you men. You keep choosing these women and not protecting yourself. It's almost like
But they was married,
if your
man.
son is about to go out there, you want him to be ample. You want him to be ready to be able to fight and protect and defend himself. These men keep seeing the same shit happen over and over. And
Yeah.
none of y'all with this 30 years. This why they keep doing these men are dumb shit commercials. This why you see a commercial where a man get caught up in the blinds. Oh baby, come help me, help me. Oh, I didn't know how to get out.
That's a whole nother conversation.
This why you see men fall downstairs and like, baby, I had to get the slip slop, the stuff that keeps you stuck on the stairs, because y'all dumbasses keep falling for the same okie doke. These bitches are not Houdini. They don't just abracadabra you.
That nigga hot.
I don't. My bad.
But for real though, for real. Have you noticed? I know you have. Have you noticed, Alden, that think about every show that's on TV. Think about every show that's on TV. The man is an idiot.
Yeah.
And you see that shit?
Yeah, I know.
Every show that's on TV, the dude is an idiot.
It depends on that woman. That
And
woman is
he's
the savior.
Yeah, he's the savior. Like
The
it's like
woman is
the tide has turned. Like it's flipped. The man is no longer ever the smartest person in the room.
always
Ever
woman.
it's always the woman.
Yeah.
He's the bumbling
You got a point
idiot
now.
who can't do for herself
Without
without
her.
her. Now I
Yeah.
know women say, well, that's good because for years women were portrayed as that. And I understand what you're saying, but it's becoming so obvious. Every freaking show that come out, the man is a fucking idiot.
You right. I have noticed that, and she's one that's got all the
But
smart.
you know what?
And that's why they
When you
paying
see
$100,000.
dumb shit like this, you like, I get it. I get it. And I can't fight for you niggas.
Hey, man.
I can't fight for you because you keep going out and you're doing the same thing. So to every one of you that are married to these women that's about to get rung through the ringer, because it's coming. It's coming. You think these women are with you because
Hey, man.
because you
You better hope. You better
the
hope
best
nobody
thing.
ever get you a job. You better hope, cause they gonna come back.
Prenup.
They gonna come back to this tape. They gonna come back to this video, nigga.
Hey,
But like, you remember that nigga Wellington said?
well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm
Went
gonna
off.
tell you this.
Now you owe that chick
If you-
$200,000 a month.
You catch me slipping. Look, you see why Diddy ain't never got married?
They Diddy never got married, but Diddy always fooled with people that were doing something though.
Yeah, that too.
But Andy did.
Wait,
Took care of him.
hold on.
Andy took care of him though.
Wait, hold on.
The girl
hold on.
Kim Porter was beast.
No. You talking about Kim?
Yeah.
Kim, good. She been doing something. But you said he always fooling with women that's doing something. What the fuck, Cassie doing?
Hey man,
Every time, what Cassie doing? Just me and you.
he ain't get her pregnant.
Ooh.
He ain't do nothing. I mean,
I've been waiting. What you gonna make
Hey,
that move?
look.
Ooh. Baby, tell me what
Don't
you
do that woman
waiting.
like that, man.
Just me and you.
Hey man,
Just
he don't owe her no
me
money
and
though.
you.
Hey man,
What you do? Just me and you. Cause you sit here, you try to come at me like nigga. He every girl he got with was a boss.
I mean, Cassie was.
She is a boss of what?
Cassie's a boss, man.
Of her hairdo.
I ain't know the fuck you talking about.
You know who Cassie is?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I've been waiting so
Yeah, I know
long.
that
Been
little
waiting.
I don't
that
remember
little
none of her.
young- yeah.
I don't remember none of her songs for real though. I mean, I feel you.
So
though.
what I'm saying, there's men out there that haven't gotten married and they stuff is safe.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
you know.
safe.
I
If you
mean,
gonna-
I ain't gonna lie. Once I get to a certain status in my income, I'm not marrying nobody unless she got money.
Look at Tiger Woods.
Like you gotta have money to date.
Tiger
me.
Woods.
I'm
Scared.
not-
You scared, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm not dating no woman
Tiger
that
Woods
ain't got no money.
It's real out here, man. That's why I'm glad I'm married, man.
Just
glad
like
I'm married.
women date men for money, I'm gonna be dating women for money. Like you gotta have a certain
You
income.
dating somebody to be equally yoked.
Yeah, you gotta have some money in your account.
I'll tell
Fuck that.
people, motherfucker, listen to that Steve Harvey book and shit like that. What do the man bring to the table? What do your ass bring to the
women
table?
gotta bring something
What
to
do
the table,
women
man.
gotta bring something to the table too? Where your table at? Goddamn it.
Have you read the Steve Harvey book?
Hell no. I had them excerpts of it, but I
Hey,
didn't read that
everybody
shit.
read that book. It was
I
on
ain't
Think
read
Like
the
a
whole
Man.
shit. But basically, if you watch the movie,
It
it was the same thing.
was the-
But Steve
Yeah.
was giving some stupid advice. That
Man,
shit is
90-day
unreal.
rules
That
and-
90-day rule you want to. You think a dude waiting you want to, goddamn, you lost.
And
your
even if
fucking
he
mind.
wait, he's still gonna quit you anyway.
Man,
90
dude,
days.
Like 90 days, he able to wait because he got somebody else he with.
Yeah, that's what I
Exactly.
said. Because even in the Ciara
How's that
situation,
not obvious.
Ciara had a nerve time over him and Russell Westbrook didn't have sex till they got married.
You
Man,
think he
please.
ain't have something on the side,
He
take
had
the
something
edge
to-
off?
He said
had
God
something-
told him too. He was like, God told me not to touch her. Man,
Yeah,
he touched somebody
he
else.
Not
ain't
to touch
touch her,
her.
but he
He
touched.
touched everybody else though. And they ain't about to wait.
Hey, Russell Wilson was waving his wand around. It's me and you.
We'll
I've
wait
been
for that one.
waiting.
We'll wait for that one. But all y'all, come on. God ain't told me not to touch y'all.
Man, I just think that men, the tables have turned in society, like the relationship between men and women. I just think dudes got to adjust too. Like, she wants you to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
She need to bring something to the
You need to
table.
bring something to the table.
So
More than
so
that.
now, I just want y'all honest opinion.
Hmm.
How do y'all feel about the men who are getting spousal support from their women?
Get your money,
'Cause
nigga.
hey, it's some comedians that are shelling out some dough.
I kind of feel like you kind of
So do
on some
you-
whole shit, but I can't say that to you. I can't say that to you because women been doing it.
I
So
could do
get
it.
your money.
I be as
I'm
an
not
alpha
saying
man.
I'm not saying
couldn't
what you
do it.
can't do.
I
I'm saying,
couldn't
how
do
do
it
you feel about other men
Hey
getting
man,
their due? Because I'm painting a picture for you.
Paint the picture,
Women
man.
will sit there and cheer on.
Yeah,
the
cheer him
woman.
on, man.
Yeah, get it. He cheated. Yeah, get off. Yeah, that cheating he did was $100,000 a month worth of cheating. Yeah, get it, girl. Get it, girl.
How you
Secure
feel?
the bag.
So how you feel?
You don't want to know how I feel.
Say how you feel.
How you feel about Ken Duke getting his money?
I don't feel right. There's nothing in me that champions him.
No,
Maybe because it's not me in the position to get the money, but because if it was me in the position, I don't think I would be. Well, yeah, I just
Well,
don't.
I mean, I say his situation is a little bit different from
I
everybody.
would
else.
never be in no position where I depend on like no woman like I'm no kept dude anyway.
can't.
But
Because that
his
would make me
situation
feel
is
like a
different.
hoe though.
In his situation, because he managed.
Well, he
her.
manages a little
So
bit.
so now that we
Alright.
ain't together, I lose my job.
Aisha
So that's
Tyler,
unemployment.
Aisha Tyler's husband was $25,000 a month.
What did he do for a living?
He's a lawyer, so he was actually pretty well off.
Oh, this nigga getting it.
And they didn't even have no kids. They didn't have no kids. She has to pay him $25,000 for, I believe, 4 to 5
The
years.
way my living should you
$25,000 a month.
You help, and that's how they get it. Like you show me this lifestyle, and I have to I have to keep up with
She
this living.
is literally
That's
sponsoring this man's love life
Yeah, he get to go out on
her dime.
Oh yeah,
She is responsible
spend wonderful
for
evenings,
the
man.
caliber of woman that he's dating. He
Women been doing it though.
Hey man,
Get that paper, dog. Hey, on the real, that's some whole shit. But get that paper, nigga.
that came from the bottom of Marvin. So women been doing it though.
Been doing that shit, dog.
Hey, there's some women pissed off right now.
Yeah, ooh, they hot. Ooh, they
But
frowning.
y'all have.
They frowning at
And
the
y'all
screen.
clap about it. Y'all scream about it. Y'all cheer about it. Get that, but the man do it, boy. Y'all is like
They
he
hate
is
that
no good. This is
Boy,
no good
They panties
nigga.
get in a bunch by that shit there, boy.
Hey man,
Like, hey.
should men be supportive of men getting spousal support, man? That is a good question, man.
I would never do that. But
You can't do it in public. You
Get-
can do it behind
get
closed
that
door.
paper.
Hey, That's the question. Could you do it or not? Could you do it?
I couldn't. I'm being honest. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
If it's old to
I
you.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do
But
it.
you used to work.
Yeah.
I used to work
couldn't
too.
do it.
I'm an alpha man.
I couldn't do it.
My
I
heart
couldn't do
wouldn't
it.
let me do it.
My heart wouldn't let me do it.
Unless I was like I said, if I was in a Mary J situation.
Well, yeah, where you work for.
I was working for her
and
and I was managing her.
Different.
Then that's different. That like now you just owe me. I don't want to say spousal support, but you owe me my managing fee.
So well,
but at the end of the day, they probably didn't have a contract.
Right.
They didn't have no manager. That's my wife.
That doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna have a managing contract.
There's a lot of stuff happening. This ain't just some karaoke motherfucker.
But that's my wife. Like, okay, say if your wife is doing something right now, and she become an artist.
We ain't on that level.
I'm just saying, if your wife if an artist and y'all married, you're not gonna make her sign a managing contract. Your money is her money.
But he got with her. She was big. I mean,
yeah, he did. He met her as
she was big.
He met her as Mary J. Blige. He didn't meet her as Mary
from the block. I mean, I'm sure they got a contract. It's a contract.
You think they got a managing contract?
I do.
I don't. It's kind of awkward then.
I couldn't do it, but get that paper.
That's kind of awkward. Yeah. Because the reason why I say that
believe the dry dog.
Because they said with him they said it's spousal support. And if it wasn't just spousal, it would have been she just owed him money as a manager. Like she owed
How
him
many
perpetuity.
men do y'all know that is actually getting spousal support?
Sherry Shepherd husband getting that money. What we just said, Mary J. Blige. You said the Asia girl. Who else? It ain't that many.
Is it? Wasn't Coco Brown?
I thought Coco. Well, no, Coco, but she ain't giving no money out. It's another one that was got to give money out. I thought, not Jill. I thought he was trying to get at Jill Scott. I thought he was trying to, but they weren't married long enough. It ain't that many though.
You ain't got to be married.
Kevin Federline.
Oh, Kevin Federline.
Britney Spears had to get it. Yeah,
Get that bag up.
He got that bag, boy.
And she is goddamn crazy as a bag of cats.
Yeah,
he got Kevin Federline. He was getting like $20,000 a month.
Listen, is there any women out there want to get with me that got money?
See, there you go. Look, I'm telling you.
Hey, niggas gonna be hot girl summers now.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You better be hot girl summers.
You meet somewhere later on in the future. You meet the right one. She got more money than you. Y'all get married.
Put a baby in
them. And you mean to tell me? Because the lawyers be the main ones in these people's ears. The lawyers be like, hey, I know what you're probably thinking. You don't want to take his money. That's fine. That's all good and dandy.
Yeah, we can
but
just wipe
guess
clean.
what? You can't pay your bills with sympathy. He did something wrong to you. He went out. He stepped up. He broke your sacred vows. That's against God. So this is God's will, honestly.
You're deserving.
So to be honest with you, you would really be cheating yourself and God of the situation that he put yourself in, okay?
And she's sitting there like, yeah, hell yeah.
You know what? You're right.
So you're hurt. You're in a lot of pain, but you want to look out for the father of your child. He has the money. He has the assets. We're going to take this guy through the ringer for what he did to you because he was absolutely wrong. Sign right here. The more you get, the more the lawyer
the more
gets.
they get. Yeah.
So sign right here. Settled. I'm going to take about maybe 20% of that. So it's not necessarily you awarded $100,000.
Most men who married to powerful women can't take it though. They can't take her being in charge, man.
Yeah.
I know a couple at like regular people that the woman make 6 figures, and a man making 60,000 a year, something like that. He can't take it. He can't take it. I don't understand that because I don't give a fuck what my wife makes. It's all coming to the house. So I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Y'all on the same goddamn team. How could you?
I know right now. I know a dude. His wife make almost $400,000 a year, and I don't even want to get into all the situations because they'll know. But look, man, my man just fucked it up. He couldn't take it, man.
He left?
Hey, I started cheating with some fast food bitch, man. What you doing?
He had to get some power, man.
Oh my God.
Power to him is more important than
that fast food chick. See him pushing that big Benz and all that, and she look up to him. He needs somebody.
Men need that validation. I need to feel important. I need to feel like I got power, bro. I would choose power over having some stability with this powerful woman that
crazy,
that ain't even putting it in my face. She ain't probably even
She wasn't
throwing
even
it in
doing that. She
but it's
wasn't
the fact
doing
that
that.
but you know, but she probably is though.
Well,
Because women do it. Women do it in subtle ways.
Subtle shit.
Like they gonna do what they want. Like what you gonna do? I pay for this. And so a man ain't gonna say nothing because I
She
pay
don't
for it.
seem like that kind of person.
She don't seem like that.
But I don't know.
But and I ain't gonna say she seen that, but it's
she
ways
got
to
ready
do
to
it.
go outside that house.
Who you checking?
Hey, baby, where you about to go? Out.
Out.
Oh no. It's way worse than what I'm telling you. I just can't say it on the air.
Don't
We
say
gotta
it,
talk
man.
about.
Don't say it,
I'm
man.
not.
Don't say it.
But yo,
But I'm just saying
he
men in general.
He fucked up.
Men in general
dog.
though. Men in general
They
do
still
that.
together, right?
Huh?
They still together.
Hell
right?
no.
I mean, men in general do that though.
Fucked up.
Men in general, some men in
Look at the
general.
fast food bitch.
You know what's
Hey,
crazy?
man, power,
when
baby.
you first,
I need that power,
hey,
man.
When you first,
Depend on
when you
me,
first
girl.
brought it up and you said she made about 400,000, the first thing that came to Alton's mouth, he left.
Yeah, man.
Now
Where
you
she
know
at?
Alton after the whole Fizz talk, he like Alton and Fizz got the same spirit animal.
I saw the women under your comment with that fizz mess, nigga. Bump y'all, nigga. One girl talking so he ain't like that. That nigga ain't serious. Yes, I was, nigga. I smashed.
Man, look.
Alton
Look,
slide. So you go ahead and slide Alton
Slide
the
to that.
number so he can go ahead.
Slide of that DM, get that 4K,
Alton trying to get some spousal support.
I've been trying to get spousal support for a
Believe-
minute.
I can't believe dude did.
I need somebody life
But I
insurance.
know several men like that. I mean, a lot of times, with a lot of men, they don't want their wife to work, and it's people take it. Oh, he's chivalrous. And no, you want to be in control, complete control, everything.
Yeah, it's control.
Men
It's
like
powerful.
control. It's
Power.
power. I have all the power. I pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah.
That's that old school shit.
That's
you know
old
what I'm
school.
saying? So it ain't about he just don't want you to work, baby, and you just stay here and I just got everything. No, he get to run shit.
Yeah, my homeboy is like that. I got a homeboy. I got a homeboy. Like he did not want his wife to work
Exactly.
at all.
At all.
Like
I got it. I got
You
everything.
know what I'm saying? And he
So
didn't want to
therefore,
work.
my word is God's word.
This is my house.
Exactly.
I like an independent thing.
With men, but some men like that.
I like
Some
an
men like that.
independent thing. I don't like somebody that always depends.
I don't
on
want a
me
housewife.
to give
Yeah.
them guidance
Yeah.
and what we
Yeah.
gonna do about. I want you to
Like
be
having
able to
a
make
child.
decisions
It's like having a child.
with
Yeah, I don't want a house. I don't want. I just don't want a housewife. I don't want a person that just come and that's just
ambition.
me. Just come, cook, clean, and just stare. I don't like. I put it like this. The only time I want my wife probably at home is if we have a child, a newly born child. Yes, I want you there those first couple of years. But afterwards, and even if you're doing that, do something.
I want to hear
Like,
about. I
be
like to
a
hear about my
dream.
wife's day. I would like.
Yeah.
I like to hear
Be
about
a
her
dreamer.
day. What's going on with your day? What happened
God,
with you?
dog,
Like,
do
you know what I'm
something.
saying?
You
Like,
come home and ask her what's going on with your day. The first thing she say, "Well, I'm on season 1 of
I've been
season 1 of
Netflixing and
Scandal."
I done cleaned
And
the
They done brought in a whole nother team.
Did you hear
to
about
clean up the mess? And you over here like,
Okay.
you been telling. So you just finished the last season
Yeah, you the
of
binge
Game of
watch.
Thrones. Now you on Scandal. Okay, well,
Did you clean? Yeah, well,
you-
I ain't
you
get to
about
that
You
yet.
about to get ready to go sleep, and the TV on.
Yeah, I
You hear, "Where art thou?"
Well, Kevin Hart, man. I mean, not Kevin Hart, but Kevin Garnett. Hey, man. It's
Sorry.
cheaper to keep her.
No, they don't do nothing but just get more info on you.
Man,
They don't do
cheaper to keep.
you think it's cheaper to keep her, but they ain't doing nothing but collecting more photos of you out on hot dates,
Hey, man.
having a good time, smiling and kikiing
Going
it up. So the
downstairs.
longer you stay with her, the more photos she come. So when they come to the lawyer's table,
It's cheaper
they
to
come
keep
in there.
her, man.
As soon as you say, "I ain't giving you that," oh, that's okay. Well, here in the prenup, it says that if you were caught, that nigga start peeling them photos of you kissing, tonguing bitches down with Tristan Thompson. Nigga, yeah, Tristan, that's your buddy. We got him too. These photos, we're gonna use the same photos, these right here, to get him too.
But and then that stuff you talking about with them pictures, that's some real shit. When I got my concealed weapons license, the guy who gave me my shit, he's a private investigator. He said, "Come in, let me show you something." He pulled up this computer, and he had this little blip on the screen. He had the whole city, had the blip on the screen, and then he had a big giant circle around the blip. And every time that blip went outside that fucking circle, the thing, dee, dee. And so he had to call the husband, because the husband had him put the thing up under the wife's car. She was not supposed to go outside this radius. And I was like, who deals with that? I was like, how long you been doing that? Oh, it's been going on now about a year. I'm like, how you live like that? If you don't trust her, she ain't got no job, she's a housewife, and just sitting at home, and you think she out doing some shit. How your fuck you do that?
You have to have a certain amount of energy in this life you have a certain amount of energy, but you splitting your energy that way, and
No. He couldn't leave.
This
'cause
is
he
your
was training-
creativity?
He was training the class, but he had people work for him. Every time thing did a blip, he had called one of the people, "Hey, she's here. Go post up." And they had just watch her. Every time she went outside that circle, and the car only like maybe we skirted the circle a little bit, but somebody had to go and sit and watch her ass, dog.
Man.
It was crazy that they could go on.
If she leave, he owe her $100,000.
God.
Yeah, you
so
owe her $100,000.
once again, if the woman once they find out that you cheating, they already
it's on.
they already got tabs on you. Then they're stockpiling information. You cheat once with a woman in Hollywood. These bitches work together. That's why they be cheering each other on. They literally work together. They will take pictures with their droid.
Hey,
Click, 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 click. They will send it right to them. Girl,
that's
this
why,
right
man,
here.
we got to step up and work together. Shout out to all the men that's getting spousal support. We are proud of you. You keep doing your thing, man. Listen, we're going to have a meeting.
They better tear your ass up online.
We're going to have a meeting.
The only men
We're going to have a spousal support meeting every once a month. We're going to meet.
This an oxymoron. If it ain't one, you talking about the men work together, but you over here trying to sleep with your partner's women.
He's still with. Hey, listen.
He's still going back to that.
I ain't even slept with my partner. You asking for a partner to sleep with my woman. I didn't say I slept with that man woman. See, now you trying to switch.
No, I'm just.
I'm
You
just
on
saying.
you in fizz mode. You got
No,
fizz
but
in
I
you.
said if a man sleep with just
I
to
was
go
gonna
back
work
to
together
that.
if you over trying. Yeah, dog. She unfaithful. How you know? I
man,
hit that thing twice last night,
man.
and it was good.
I just said if you hit my wife, she a hoe. I ain't going back to
Times
that.
different,
double
man.
thing,
Times different, man. Women just as aggressive as men, and men gotta. I know a couple do. I know if you with Verizon, there's an app out there that you can get, and you can fucking download your whoever, and you can listen, get every text they get. And I know a cat now. Woman don't even know. He know everybody she messing with. He just collecting information, biding his time to where he can just print that shit out and show it, and he can be done with her, and she can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? They got groups where if you in the city, they can post your picture in that group and say, is anybody dating this man?
Yeah, I heard about that. Nigga, I'm so glad I'm married. Dude, that can't be out here, man. That's crazy out here in the streets today.
Your photo will literally be up in the group, and then if ain't nobody claiming you, what they do is they take that picture and save it. And whenever they see your ass out in public, people start snapshot, and then they post.
Is this that
They
nigga?
post if you with somebody, they'll post it right back in there. They're gonna re-upload it, and they're gonna post you with whoever you with, and to see if this person. All right, now do y'all know this nigga? Oh, he was just with me, girl.
Shit crazy, dog.
I hate
Hey,
to
Bro, I do not envy you, man.
What's that?
Man, you out here
man.
navigating these waters, dog.
Hey, man, I ain't out there like that like I used to. Because, you still got to be careful.
Gotta be careful, dog.
So,
These phones are the devil.
I go home. Like this weekend, was at a place called Oak, and they do an after party. And there be some bad ones up in there. I just left.
Oh, I've been
Atlanta is full of bad ones, man.
Yeah, I leave, man.
But Hollywood, they have lawyers on.
Well,
campus.
Hollywood, the women in Hollywood, like we have Southern hospitality. Those women in Hollywood, they go after what they want. If they want a man with money, they gonna go after.
Of course.
If they want following, they gonna talk about.
But
it.
that's
what they do out there.
That's the nature of the beast. That's why they so organized. That's why you see
out there.
all these women
They
still
aggressive.
winning because they literally hand.
It's sad in Hollywood.
Nigga, you know how you get if I
Southern
ask him,
California, period.
look,
Yeah.
if I ask him right now, hey dog, who cut your hair? You gonna refer me to who you think is the best barber? That's exactly how they refer
Women are
private investigators.
women
Who
are
the best
smashing
look?
to get in a video to get followers.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's
Different.
facts. Since
Different.
we can't talk about that's facts. Women are doing that,
So-
but men are doing some trifling stuff out there in Hollywood too.
Yeah.
I heard niggas is acting like they like you to live on your couch.
Oh, but they've been doing that, though.
Niggas been doing that.
They've been living off their dicks since the beginning of time.
Niggas be acting like they.
So everything kind of balances itself out. Not
Yeah.
really though. The scale.
Not really.
$100,000.
So that man just living for on the couch. Your sofa ain't number $25 from Rent Center a month. But that Kevin Garnett,
$100,000.
I know a dude right now personally. All the woman told him is, stop smoking crack. You can stay here.
He couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it. She did everything for me. He ain't had to work. He ain't had to cook. She bought all the
Just
clothes.
don't smoke
She
a
did
crack,
everything
nigga.
because she wanted the man so bad, and she liked how he looked. She said, "Stop smoking crack."
I can't.
He stopped smoking crack. It wasn't even 3 months.
I can't.
But
I can't.
Sold a car, everything.
I can't. I can't. I'm trying to. You can stay here. You ain't gotta pay rent.
Just stop.
I'm gonna
smoking crack.
take care of you.
I'm gonna suck
Just
y'all. I'm gonna
stop.
suck you good. I'm gonna fuck you good.
I'ma do you
do
everything.
Just
Leave the crack alone.
Stop smoking crack.
I can't.
but wait,
Couldn't do it.
but wait.
He couldn't do it.
But
That
wait.
monkey was on his back, boy.
He could go to weed.
Do it.
He could have went to anything else.
Wait.
The nigga said,
No,
Look,
you,
look,
no,
look,
not
look.
if you on crack.
Look.
You don't just go to nothing else.
Yeah. So
She
wait,
just had crack.
wait. But she let him back. She let him back. And so the deal was, hey, so you go make the money. I put the money in the bank. We save the money. I show you. I'm very transparent with your bank account. This, that, another. Motherfucker, stop giving her the money. She know he's back on the crack again.
on that crack.
On that crack.
So here's the thing.
Crack is wet.
So here's the thing. Some people, depending on how they look. Now I'm not saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but if you don't even view yourself, if you don't view yourself as
shoot.
beautiful, of course you gonna be happy. You gonna pay for some dick. You gonna have to pay for some more. You gonna have to pay for some meat stick. You gonna have to pay
Said I
for
couldn't get off the crack.
for the turkey sausage.
All right, man. Let's move on, man. We gonna be on this all. Hey, Kevin Hart, man. I mean, Kevin Garnett, whatever your name.
Why you
is.
keep saying him?
Kevin Hart? I don't know
You
why
just want
you-
that to be Kevin Hart bad.
Kevin Hart is somebody's
No,
spousal
man.
support, man. Kevin Garnett, man.
Boy, if you don't censor this part, you gonna
Kevin
censor the
Garnett.
Dina. You can censor-
I ain't saying this shit. Kevin Garnett, man. Hey, man. Congratulations on your new employee. All right, man.
Nigga, you staff don't even cost that much. 100,000. You got.
We are comedians, so we definitely got to talk about this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to say the girl name.
Dina Hashim.
Ah, shit.
Dina Hashem.
Got a video out on Comedy Central. Comedy Central put it out. So they were gonna, air it. But let's just check the video out real quick so y'all know what we're talking about.
Is anyone still mourning XXX Tentacion? He's a rapper who was murdered. He's dead now. He was shot. He was on his way to buy a car with $50,000 in cash, and somebody shot him and took the money, which is very tragic. But I think also it would be a very good Venmo commercial.
All right, so what y'all think, man? I mean,
Go ahead.
Y'all-
Go first, bro.
Speaking on a man who's been murdered, is a father. So of course it's not gonna be taken lightly. You can say whatever you want, but you best be ready to deal with the heat when it comes. Don't try to play victim, because you try to play victim. When they start coming at her, they start coming at her neck, they start coming at her throat, they start yelling death threats to her. And guess what? After she received them death threats, the first thing she went to was victim mode. Well, hold on now. I didn't. It's not my fault. And plus, we're talking about a guy who was on trial for beating his pregnant wife.
she didn't say that.
Yes, it was. It's in her apology. I
okay.
can pull it up right now. Matter of fact,
I know. I thought that was in the comments. I don't think
it was
she
in the
said
comment.
that.
No, it was in the comments.
But she didn't say that though. Somebody else said that.
No, that was her. That was in her
That he
Twitter.
beat up a pregnant wife.
in her tweet.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Dina
I'm-
Hashim. Matter of fact,
I'm all for dark humor
Yeah.
because my humor is dark.
Yeah.
But to be completely transparent, my issue was that it was a white woman.
It's
saying
white.
it. I'm just gonna be honest. I have no excuse. I mean, right, wrong, indifferent. That's my issue. The setup, like he said, the setup was worse than the joke. The indifference, and we just so used to white people being indifferent to us, to where when I hear it,
Yeah.
it finds that nerve and just tap dances on it. So, right, wrong, indifferent. I'm just being completely transparent and honest. My problem was that a white woman said it.
I'm on the fence, man, because we always ask, especially as a comedian, we ask it's certain jokes that is just. I remember, for example, the night we always talk about the night with Carlos Miller was at Cass Cafe, and this white comedian talking about he molesting children.
Yeah.
Now that ain't even jokes.
It wasn't a
That's
joke?
not comedy. That's not. It wasn't no punchline.
He was rapping about it.
It was just that wasn't comedy.
Yeah, it wasn't even shock value.
It was just nasty.
horrible.
It was just horrible. You're a horrible person. Yeah. But when it comes like that joke right there, because it was a written joke. I wasn't too quick to have an opinion about it, because I'm always as comedians, we have to be careful of what you call policing comedy. Mm-hmm. Because we all say some jacked up stuff. I talk about people that are dead. I got jokes about Michael Jackson and jokes about different people that are not alive. I got jokes about Aretha Franklin and the breast and stuff like that. These folks are not alive. They dead. But the jokes goes over, except for when I was in Detroit. They almost threw something at me.
I don't
with
know
Aretha.
what you was thinking about.
Yeah, when I said something about Aretha. But what I'm saying is I'm on the fence, man. We can't be fighting for, as comedians, we always fighting that people are sensitive, and now we being sensitive.
Because that's one thing I just can't do.
You know what I'm saying?
I let the fans be sensitive. I don't like it when other comedians be sensitive. That to me, you're not even a real comedian. If you just be sensitive, you're like a fan, man. We are this is a fraternity. This is a special class, man. You can't be out here. If you don't like another comedian's joke, then just shut up about it. But they sit there, that offended me. Shut your whole ass up.
Here's my thing, man. Even though we comedians, we still have a right to voice our opinion on something that we don't like. We still human at the end of the day. You ain't born.
Stop criticizing other comedians.
You ain't
Stop
born.
criticizing your ass, you be crying.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hey, let them cry. That's my thing.
But I'm saying when you as a comedian, if you start criticizing other comedian jokes and that's over the top and that's over the line, then you lose your value to me. Because now, if you say, you can't get mad at somebody to say something about your joke.
Comedy is whatever you make it. At the end of the day, are you not a fan of comedy?
And I'm a fan of comedy.
Are you not a fan of comedy?
That's why I wasn't.
All right, as a
fan
of comedy, you're entitled to your opinion.
That right there didn't bother me at all when I heard that joke.
Okay. Now, with me, once again, I think, like I said, I guess it hit me when it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny to me. I
didn't laugh.
It was
I didn't laugh, but it's a joke.
And then it was the way it was said. It was said so callously. Like, we get it. Honestly, it's almost like, if you gay, you can joke about the F word. It's certain things that's.
Well, Dave Chappelle joked about gay people, and we were just
just the way they joke about the F word.
But what I'm saying is, when he said those jokes on Netflix, going at gay people,
he wasn't going at them. He was addressing. Nigga,
Dave Chappelle.
Which joke was he going at him?
He went at him for
which joke? Because I remember him saying he's not changing up the pronoun game for them.
Right, like he was.
How's that going at him? He's saying I'm not changing up my pronoun.
But see,
game.
that's what I'm saying. That's not right. You can't say Dave Chappelle is cool.
He's not attacking them.
What?
This is 2019.
Dave Chappelle was going
Anything
at
that's
the gay
said
folk.
that's insensitive to a group is attacking them.
It's attacking them. He was talking about gay people cutting their stuff off.
I don't give a fuck,
If you
but
could cut
it's
your stuff off,
attacking
you could. He said a bunch of stuff about gay people that made them mad. You didn't say and step up for the gay people. You didn't be like, man, no, he shouldn't have said that about gay people. But since this girl said so,
who said?
I don't
have a right to not like it? Is that what you saying?
I'm just saying.
No.
You have all the right
You
to
have right
not
to not like it. I just don't like when folks come out and publicly go at folks, man. Like comedians, man. Let the fans do that shit.
Because here's the thing: if nobody would have said nothing about this, the fans said something about it, and it was his fans that said something about it.
Now, I'm not saying no comedian's not. They ain't no comedian. Ain't nobody walking the earth is above criticism. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the art. A man who's up there. A woman who's up there forming a joke. You know how hard it is. You know how many fucking blanks you shoot before you get a good one. Right. I just don't like when comedians fucking do that shit the other comedians. Now, there's certain types of comedy I don't like.
Yeah.
And there's certain jokes I don't fucking like. Now, I don't like black comedians who fucking coon and pander to white audiences. I don't like that shit. But I mean, you know, if your motherfucker say some shit and it's funny and it just ain't my cup of tea, then I just try to refrain from doing that. I don't like you, dog. I don't like because you like that. If you doing it on stage, you do that in your personal life.
I didn't laugh at the joke. I didn't when I first saw it, but I also wasn't offended. But of course, I'm not a triple X Tetas, whatever his name. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know him.
I know who he is, but
I know who he is. I know I've heard of him, but I'm not a fan. I'm not connected to him like that, so it really didn't bother me.
It bothered me that it was a white woman.
But it bothered because it was a white.
I ain't like that. I'm just being honest. I ain't like that.
And that's fine.
I don't like that.
Because it's got to be a reason why people were mad, because people say offensive stuff about artists, about this, about that. And so why this particular artist got murdered? And shoot, look at OJ. How many jokes was joked about OJ? And it was a murder.
Dude,
it was a murder.
All of us, one of our favorite comedians is Corey Holcomb, man. Corey Holcomb shits on everybody. It's just funny.
So my question is, what's the difference from an OJ joke and that joke right there?
You can edit my part out. No, you can go ahead and edit my part out. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
I mean, we might as well not do a podcast if we're gonna keep opinion to ourselves.
No, you can't keep no opinion to
yourself. No. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, we can move on, but that's all I'm saying. As comedians, I feel like comedians. It was one young comedian that went in on the girl, and I'm like, yo.
You know, a lot of times folks go in online.
How we gonna fight for freedom of speech as comedians?
But they got to try and get
everybody's
shine.
entitled to their opinion.
Oh, that's true. That's
true. But I mean, once you as a
you
comedian,
can't tell somebody what they can and can't say. That's why I said you can say what you want, but it's gonna be some consequences.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can't shame people for having their opinion about what you said. You calling people sensitive, but you can't shame them into not speaking their truth.
But
if they offended by it, take it. You said it.
But as comedians, you
grown.
Shouldn't do that.
Own up to it.
Because, I mean, even the girl, Michelle,
how you going to tell them what they can't do?
The girl that was going in on Trump at the time, at his...
Michelle Wolf.
People got offended by that. But you know what? A lot of people, it's Trump. It was cool. So what makes it cool? Because of the person? Is that what it is? Is it because of the person?
Hey, once again,
we all out here in the trenches, man. Hey, we all out here in the fucking trenches trying to figure this shit out.
Everybody's entitled to say whatever you want to say, but you're not above the consequences, and they will come. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Boom. Hey. That's simple. Bam.
Hey, man. I tell you one thing. Unmanageable Negroes, I'm always be for fighting for freedom of speech, freedom what you...
For everybody.
Nigga.
For everybody.
The niggas who do that on the regular ain't no fucking real comedians. I said it.
Yeah.
Give a fuck.
Man.
Because a real comedian who study his craft and be in the trenches writing his shit, he understands how hard it is to fucking formulate a fucking joke, and you know all of them ain't gonna goddamn be funny. And if you sit up here and you can say the shit personally, but if you want to go on this fucking crusade about a goddamn joke and you call yourself a comedian, turn in your goddamn mic, go sit down, man.
Like that joke right there, it wasn't quite funny, but to be outrageous about it, and oh man, she wrong for that, man. I've seen comedians say some dark jokes. That joke wasn't even that dark to me. Compared to the jokes that I've heard.
Hey, I'm damn sure not about to defend no white girl.
I ain't like it.
I ain't like it because I said that shit. But ain't nobody defending no white. It ain't nobody that's defending no white chick.
I'm just saying she's a comedian. I look at it as comedy first. This is a comedian.
I'm gonna give y'all an example of another person who used a rapper's death in a joke, who a rapper's murder in a joke that didn't go over. Matter of fact, he used it to market his comedy show.
Oh, well, fuck him. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But that wasn't a joke. He used that dude's death to market some shit. I'm talking about a person who craft a joke.
There was a craft joke.
Let the fans shit on him.
Yeah,
and
but
I mean, I just don't like it when comics do that shit.
It was a craft joke.
Because we don't like it when fans do us like that. And then, because we supposed to be in a unique group, a fraternity or whatever. And then you turn around and be a fan and do that shit?
My thing is, fans, I mean, we all know we in a business where we're going to be constantly under scrutiny. Even
all the time.
You not gonna be above that. Like I post videos, people go at me. They come at me.
Go at you because they stand to that person.
I ain't about to sit back and be like, well, y'all can't be. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I mean,
Well,
why? You know what you. If you say something, you about to say. Stand on it. Stand
Stand on
10
it.
toes.
and she didn't quite apologize. She just said they ain't gonna air it. They didn't air it. They pulled it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
now
here's
the
what-
thing, we in trouble as comedians. I'm sorry, we in trouble
We are in
because
trouble.
now they're pulling like jokes going. And they
Here's-
pulling jokes because. And here's the thing, they going off of what the fans say. You could go ahead and talk about Jesus, and we don't like Jesus. No, there should be no religion. We should and then they'll pull the video because the fans are controlling it.
The
All right,
fans
so
are
she-
controlling it, and
she
we need to get it out the fans' hands too.
Like
She reposted this in regards to when she was first when they first came at Dina. Dina said death threats regarding XX.
they don't deserve
joke.
no death threats. That joke didn't deserve no death threats, man.
It was not intended to hurt any feelings, mock his death, which itself is tragic. But for those of you painting me as a villain and him an innocent martyr, it's worth noting he was on trial at the time of his death for beating up his pregnant girlfriend.
The nigga had
That does
dark
not
night.
mean it's okay that he was killed. But one dumb joke about him is not an atrocity. Also, I'm an Arab, so please correct your dumb white cunt DMs accordingly. More
Hey.
importantly, I'm a comedian, and incidentally, my own father beat up my pregnant mother, and I never wish death even on him. The joke seemed like fair game.
Now I understand. I get it. I get
I
it.
still don't like to hear her say.
I mean, but I get it. If you got this dude, that you know of beating on women, beating on
He was
pregnant
on
women,
trial.
and you was on trial.
He was later cleared from that.
But I'm just saying, if whatever, if that's how you feel about a certain situation, she is free to say, "Hey, I'm gonna write a joke about this nigga."
Hey, we just said
I don't like this nigga.
She free to you free to say whatever you
Because
want.
I know if Trump died tonight, nigga. You
Hey.
think you gonna? Nigga.
Hey, you hear what's going on, right? Everybody is free to say whatever they want, but when that heat come around the corner,
If R. Kelly died tonight,
They're gonna be on his ass.
they gonna be on him. Ain't nobody gonna feel, nigga. It's just so I don't get it. I don't get it.
I
We
just-
pick
I-
and
wait,
choose.
I
you,
just
no,
hate-
you know people are entitled to their opinion, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yo,
I'm
but
saying
I
we pick and
just
choose.
hate how regular fucking I don't want for lack of a better term civilian shit creeps into our fucking ranks and shit.
I ain't
man.
saying nothing about
I
it.
mean, and I just that sensitive shit. We are comedians. We are not fucking supposed to be sensitive.
We don't supposed to be serious.
God damn it. That's
Right.
what I got into
We
this
shoulda-
for.
we
So I
shoulda
can stand
not
on fucking
voiced our
stage and say what
opinion
the
about
fuck
that.
I want to say.
And I saw
Let me-
comedians doing
Yeah,
it.
let me get that heat from the fucking community, not the goddamn comedians.
I know. I'm gonna probably
Your
say
ass
something.
down, man. I don't hear that
I
shit.
say stuff out the way all the time. That's why I ain't going at her like that, because it's gonna be a time when I need mercy. But I know I'm trying to calculate what I say.
We just this sensitive shit. man.
And Comedy
just
Central
tired of this
thought it
shit,
was
man.
cool. They aired it. They put it out like it was.
Nah, I
it
would have
should
never
go.
put that out if I was an executive because I would have
They
knew.
put it
I
out.
would have knew it would have got some heat. That's kind of stupid on their part.
Yeah,
But
I guess they
that
didn't
shows
think.
insensitive to the execs or whatever. But I would have never done that. But I just don't get the fucking.
man.
I'm just tired, man.
It is what it is, man. We can move on, man. But
Shit piss me off all the time. There's a fucking movement right now against more and more
can't say nothing,
casting men as fucking idiots, right? And we'll just leave it at that. There's certain segments of society that do that in fucking jokes. I'm sick of hearing that shit.
we can't say
But
nothing
I ain't
now.
gonna say nothing to them. I ain't, man, whatever. They do they fucking jokes, man. Whatever, man. I can't.
Hey.
I just, if I don't like it, I don't listen. I walk out. I just turn the channel off. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody offended.
Yes.
That's
At
all
the
I-
end of the day, comedians
man.
say whatever you want, but when that heat come, don't come crying and looking for somebody to defend your silly ass. You said it. You grown. Stand on 10 toes.
You right.
And
That's
take
right.
that
You
heat.
right.
Don't
That's
come
right.
begging nobody to come defend your silly goofy ass. You was by yourself when you wrote it. Pop, more than likely. You was by yourself when you thought it, or it was in your own thoughts when nobody else in your thoughts. And then it came out your mouth when you was on stage by yourself. So there you go. Take that heat. You'll be all right. So you want the ability to say what you want. But don't come playing victim when the heat come hit your ass upside the head. I want to see none of that crying shit. Don't try to discredit the person you talking about either. Nah. You said what you said.
but by the end of the day, that girl
You
felt
said
that way.
Yeah. She
That
did
girl,
that.
I don't like it. she could have basically said, I don't like that nigga like that.
Don't put words in her mouth. She ain't say that.
I'm just saying, she said,
She said what she said.
My dad beat my pregnant mom.
Okay.
That means I felt a certain way for this dude. That's why I wrote this joke.
Okay.
I don't like him.
Well, don't play victim. They came at you.
That's all I'm saying.
They gave you that heat. Boom. That's simple. Take it. If I
Yeah,
say
that's
something,
it.
I'm on stage, man. I don't expect nobody to defend me. Ain't nobody come to my. It'll be a lot of folks coming at me on my page. Folks do come in there and they say their piece, but I ain't begging nobody to defend me.
It's like
so,
when
hey, stand on it. Boom.
When fucking who's that? Nene Leaks attacked Lunel, man, and I just was like, fucking. As comedians, we supposed to rally around that fucking shit. She had an issue with some fucking what Lunel said. Get your fucking ass out of here. I thought that comedians should fucking stand up for comedians. We should be able to say what the fuck we want to goddamn say, and then nobody say nothing. I said something, and Nene Leaks blocked my fucking ass immediately. Goddamn it. But I was in her fucking ass, and my shit was fucking. I was knee deep in her fucking ass. You don't get. I just don't like this shit, man.
How deep?
Knee deep in her fucking ass. I just don't like it, man. Goddamn, we supposed to be a part of something bigger than ourselves, man.
We shouldn't do that.
I don't like. Let the fans do that.
Let the fans
shit.
do it. Because it was a couple of, who else you said? James Davis went and said something too. And all.
No, he said something about the other dude.
No, he said something about
he said something about
okay.
Dina. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, man.
He said Comedy Central take. Nigga, hey. He is entitled to his. He is entitled. I'm not gonna criticize this man for feeling the way he feels.
That's the issue. Why the hell is comedians feeling?
Man.
Hey.
That bothers me, man.
It bothers me. It bothers me too.
You still a fan of comedy.
Nigga, I got into this shit because I'm a fucking mental deviant. Your ass too. And your ass too. We got a fucked up ass sense of humor.
Hey, but that's you.
Nigga, that's you too. I didn't heard. I know
No.
You know, he want to be on American Idol.
No, I'm saying.
He want to be on American Got Talent.
You entitled to feel the way you feel. Just like he entitled to feel the way he feel. Man, I'm not about to criticize that man for the way he feel.
Comedians, stop.
We should be feeling
whining, man.
If we gonna fight,
this ain't a dictatorship.
If a motherfucker,
you can't tell these people how to operate.
If a motherfucker say some racist shit, if you out here being racist,
all the racist stuff them niggas put out,
that's something different. But if you do a off-color dark joke, then come on, man. Let the fans fucking go off. They entitled to, but
that joke right there wasn't that serious to be sending her no death threats to ruin her career. Is not that joke right there wasn't that serious like that.
I'm being honest.
I'm sorry.
I ain't like the shit because it was a white chick saying.
You got a scale for jokes that deserve death threats.
Yeah.
No joke should deserve.
No, if you did with that dude at Cat's Cafe that thought that was a joke,
that ain't worth no death threat.
Yes,
beat his ass.
Well, I mean,
his ass. If he smack shit out of him.
Here's the thing: if you got that mindset to think about that you touching little girls and you molesting people,
he just verbalizing it. But beat his ass. I just don't even think that's worth no death threat.
Man, it worth something, man. Shoot,
beat the fuck out of him though.
Hey, because when I heard you say it, I was saying, man, Alton must have a scale. Now this joke on a 1 to 10 death threat, this one right here is a punch threat. Nah, this right here is choke threat.
I'm for freedom of speech.
This right here is death
but I'm
threat.
also for this dude is a
man,
pedophile.
Comedy is the last bastion of freedom of speech, man.
And we losing.
We losing right now, dog.
Y'all worry about a girl that talked about testosterone.
But if we can get deeper, another part of it is the comedy game. The fucking veterans ain't putting their feet in the fucking junior motherfuckers' asses when they up there doing stupid shit. They have no fucking respect for the game or creativity or boundaries, no goddamn way. So if then you can't get angry when they out here doing fuck shit and saying crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, we gonna be Unmanageable Negroes still fighting for freedom of speech. Let's move on, man. We stop talking about the white girl, the Cuban, whatever she is.
Arabic.
Whatever she is, man. Keep doing your thing, baby. Write some more jokes. I mean, it wasn't funny, but I understand where you're coming from, baby.
I don't.
Open mic shit.
It was an open mic joke.
Open mic shit that made it to Comedy Central. What does that say? What does that say?
It was an open mic joke. At the
mic
Comedy
joke.
Cellar. And she got paid for it, too. That's why she wasn't worried about if it aired or not. She got her check.
Well, hey, man, she had a lot of people going for her. Colin Quinn went out his way to make sure he posted about her. She's a funny writer. Yeah. She got a lot of,
Hey, man.
Teach their own.
You should have talked about R. Kelly. You probably would have got by. What we got?
We don't need to be on it. All right. Bow Wow then got caught up again.
Yeah, man.
What is this, like the 56,000th time or something?
And it's almost like, why even address this? Man was in the club and he was listening. He was doing his
It's an old song.
Somebody Like You, and it's a song
remember
that
that
featured.
song.
It's a song that features Ciara. The song features Ciara, and his thing was, what did he say? He went into it. He was
You say I smashed first or something like that.
no. I had that bitch first.
Yeah.
I had that bitch first with this.
Now that to me that's disrespectful because one, the woman is one. Was he really clearly talking about her? Is what I wanted to ask.
He was playing her song.
Yeah, he probably talking about her.
Well,
You know how some people
that's
try
just
to be
because
slick?
that woman's married. You know,
Even if she ain't married,
Ain't-
why are you even still talking about your ex, nigga? In that context. Why you so
man.
aggressive with it? This
Bow
she
Wow.
literally is doing absolutely nothing to you.
although I am tired of seeing them on the Shade Room. I'm sorry.
Tired
Man,
of all that lovey-dovey.
the Shade Room, they must be paying them. You know, and the Shade Room costs.
So is you tired of the lovey-dovey?
I ain't tired of. I'm just tired of like they post them 3 times, 4, 5 times a week.
You know you don't have to pay for that though.
No, they paying for that.
No. They
The
got-
Shade Room, you do have to
But
pay
no,
for that.
no,
Yeah, some people do pay to get on the Shade Room
So it's
because I think they minimum is like $800.
no. I understand that, but what I'm saying is that their count is huger than the Shade Room's count. So they're not about to be paying.
They ain't got more following than the
been-
Shade Room.
Ciara?
Ciara got more followers. than the Shade
Yeah.
Room?
I don't follow her, so I don't know.
She pays. I don't care.
Ciara got like
Look,
20.
it ain't that. They cannot be that much in love with that couple like that.
They
them to
know.
post
How much
like
you got?
that.
20 million? You was about to say 20 million?
Ciara ain't got that many people on those. She ain't
Man,
that
look.
famous. She got 3 million followers.
22.9 million.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
she got 22 million.
22.9 million.
Shit.
I mean, but I'm just trying to figure out why they posted so much. I think they'd be paying them.
It ain't that. They know they're gonna get one. A lot of people
Unless they the couple of the year.
Initially they were posting them because a lot of people was like, oh, we want that prayer, and then after a while they posted it enough to where people was like, all right, we get it, y'all like each other.
Now they. I mean, I ain't hating. I'm just saying, God dog.
No, I get what you're saying. It's almost like rappers talk about money so much. It's like, nigga, next topic.
Yeah.
With them, they just talking about love all the time and
It's
bragging
just
about
fine.
love.
I ain't gonna- let me just not
like they
sound like I'm a
can't. They
hater.
don't feel the need to kiss unless it's on record. You can't. You don't want to waste a good kiss. Okay,
Ah.
lighting is good. The sun is out. Your hair is good.
Yeah.
Okay, my face is good. All right, let's do it. Record.
Bow Wow shouldn't.
Bow Wow ain't never had the best decision making.
He's still making
Process.
teenagers. Like he's still like, dude, you get
How about
like,
30? About 30?
He should be 30
yeah,
something.
yeah.
And the fact that you still making little boy decisions it bothers me. Like you got to grow up, man. You took away the little Bow Wow. You took away the little. Now be Bow Wow.
He want to be Shard Moss.
He back to Bow Wow now because he didn't. You know. He's just. I mean, he trying to figure out ways to be relevant. And I get
T.I.
it.
chimed in on that too.
What'd he say?
Man, I'm about to pull that up too. But he didn't really say nothing heavy. He just like this.
That's his man, so I'm
he
he
just
shit on him.
disapproved of it.
He didn't gonna shit on him. But
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. Jermaine Dupri already that he already told the world they relationship. He like Bow Wow gonna do him, man. You can't. That little nigga just doing whatever. But he got to grow up because that right there that was just dumb. That's a married woman.
He said, I had this bitch first. And let's see if we can pull up.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
But, nah, bro. It's sometimes,
He
man.
didn't have to even
sometimes
address it like
you had
that.
to agree. You had to agree with women when they look at whole behavior. Like that's some whole shit. Like
It
stop
is,
that
it
shit.
Damn, sit down somewhere.
Sit down,
Yeah,
dog.
T.I. said, damn, cuz, just damn.
Cause I like somebody saying they had Tiny first.
But then,
You know what I'm saying?
but then to say, I had this bit, like, you ain't have to.
Yeah, you gotta call her like that. Like you got like she hurt you. or something.
Even Ray J ain't put it like that. He said, I hit it first. He ain't call that hoe a bitch.
Nah.
But we
hit it
do
first.
know that she's a bitch.
But Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
No. Let me
Who you talking about?
clarify. She's a whore.
Who Kim?
Yeah.
Well, she got famous off being that.
Yeah.
But she like,
At least she
kinda,
flipped it though. She a
I think-
businesswoman now. She's a lawmaker. She get people out of jail. So you can go from hoe to law.
Still hoe.
Cause
She's destroyed too many black lives.
she did.
Nigga, you.
That's why she getting them out of jail now. Cause all
She
the
tried to get
beds
out.
she done ran through. All the beds she done ran through. She felt guilty.
Hey, but she made them to. Well, who did she? She destroyed that many lives. I mean, who did she? You know, I was scared for Kanye, but
Football
Kanye.
player, the basketball player,
Yeah, because
And
she was
Kanye
with.
is one Looney Tune before
yeah,
he got with them.
She was a Looney Tune before she got with you. Right. I can't
Kanye
even
was
lie
a
to you.
prophet.
You may call out to rappers and ball
Yeah.
players, but they all know I hit it
Well,
first.
Reggie Bush.
I-
But she got famous. Ray J was the first to get her put it on the
Hop
map.
in
Yeah, that's
the
just the
club.
people we know. Nick Cannon, like, oh, she done ran through Hollywood.
Hey man, but she got
you
that
heard
money.
you heard the game.
She got that paper off of
You
it.
heard the game.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah. I mean, she turned it into a business.
She turned it into a business. Now she got a whole. Y'all didn't know she has a whole
We know.
institution.
We know. Everybody make sure. We know.
Whole institution. It's like she teaches how to. Amber Rose is a graduate.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you try to be funny. Oh, okay. I just finna say, nigga. What?
When it comes to making money, I think L.A.
It makes sense though, cause
L.A. has
that takes
found
skills, nigga. April Jones
L.A.
takes
has
skills,
found
nigga.
a way to market vices.
It takes skills to do that, man.
LA has found a way to really capitalize off of vices. What you call hoeing, we call an empire. What you call a divorce, we call lottery.
Business decision.
We call
It makes
a
sense.
lottery.
You know, Ciara kind of she did the same thing. I mean, maybe she was just dating
Whoa.
people in her world.
Whoa.
Maybe she was dating people because sometimes you got to date people in your world.
Not the same. Not the same.
She ain't
not the
dating no
same.
regular nigga.
Exactly. But she got money. She do work.
I mean, I don't know how much.
You out here
she
trying to
got.
call her. Look,
I'm just saying,
this was about Bow
she was
Wow
Bow Wow.
insulting this
She
young
with-
woman. Now you found a way to make her.
I never called her. I just said she's been with she been with a few people. And maybe that means what she been with? Bow Wow, Future.
They finna tear you up online.
I'm gonna leave Ciara alone, man. I ain't gonna put this out on. This is not gonna be.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. No. You can.
I gotta listen to the whole
No.
podcast to get to this
can,
part.
You stupid.
Yeah.
He trying to test their willpower.
You gotta get into an hour to the podcast. Here it is. We already been in an hour. You gotta be.
He said, "Well, they ain't gonna get to this."
You gotta be a true fan to get to this part.
Gotta be a trooper. Man,
But-
gonna niggle it.
By the
Because-
time you get in, nigga, you know you is a true podcast listener.
Because one thing I will say, one thing about Ciara fans,
Nah, Ciara's a nice host.
Ciara fans, they will go to war for her about her relationship and her image. Now,
Yeah,
when
she
she drop an
always been-
album, them
They
little-
don't support that.
they
They
fade
don't
to they fade to black. They turn into the shadow. They turn into the shadow real
on that
quick.
album.
Nigga, they get just as quiet as this. They don't say a word.
Ciara! Oh, she makes music. Oh.
Oh, nigga, we go about that shit. Nigga. Oh, she back on the shade room.
Is
Look
she
at
done?
love.
Is she done singing? Okay, Ciara!
Bow Wow, that's wrong, man. Yeah, man. There ain't too much to say about that little nigga.
Shame on you, Bow Wow.
What else, man? We got anything else, man, before we wrap this junk up?
Yeah,
Unmanageable Negroes, man. Make sure you follow Alton Walker Show.
Hey, comedian Marvin Hunter, a.k.a. the Grumpy Uncle. Get at me at comedian Marvin H on Instagram and Twitter.
Follow me at Wellington Ojukwu on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, Wellington JUK. Wellington Ojukwu, Unmanageable Negroes.
Let's get it, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Peace.